What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Peter Parkour of the Theorists, and I'm here today to talk about, I don't know where it is, it's somewhere above me, Arcane Season 2, brought to you and me by Netflix. Now, I want to talk about this, but before I get into it, as always, if you are a new viewer to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you are a returning viewer, we always love when our viewers come back to watch us and see what we're up to. So if you could hit that like, comment, subscribe, share. If you're already subscribed, why are you subscribing again? I don't know why I said that, but do all the things, interact with us, because we love to interact back with our viewers as well. Because as we always say, we're trying to hit 10,000 subs at this point. And eventually, you'll hear us say we're trying to hit 50,000 subs. And eventually, we're trying to hit 1 million. Yeah, we start small, but then we're trying to get to bigger heights. But that's enough about that. Arcane, Season 2. When this was first mentioned to me years ago by a close friend of the channel, Zach, I didn't even know what Arcane was. He was talking about League of Legends. We were at the gym, we were working out, and he said, oh, League of Legends is one of these things that keeps offshoots from different things and that. And there's different characters that you can play. It's a MOBA, and I didn't know. I didn't understand what that was. I still don't really understand what League of Legends is. All I know is that he mentioned, oh, they're going to make a show about it. To which I said, cool, I'll never watch that. And it wasn't until myself and Justin were at our first Sci-Fi on the Rock, and I kept seeing these characters that had basically like capri pants, almost like Joker or Jesters, and they had these little leather shirts on and long blue braids. I saw there was easily a dozen of these, and I tried as like one of our other friends of the channel, who's a cosplayer. I had to ask her, who is this and why there's so much of them around? Like, oh, that's Jinx from Arcane and League of Legends. So immediately following that sci-fi, I got COVID. Super fun. So while I was laid up on the couch, I managed to watch through a couple of shows, and I made sure to watch Arcane Season 1, and it blew me away. I binged that. I got through it, if not a day, it was within 2 days. It is such a good show. There's a lot of big names that are attached to some of the voices. I can't recall them, but I remember seeing like, hey, I know that name. Hey, I know that name. I know... oh my God, she's in a ton of other things too, animated. She's in Hawkeye. She's Hawkeye 2. I can't remember her name right now. I should have done my research. But the animation style, it's 3D with a bit of a form of cell shading. So it looks cartoonish, but it's very gritty and dramatic. It's visceral. There's murder, there's deceit, there's action. It's coupling a lot of the music in it is so good too. And to watch the character development of Vi and Jinx and the other supporting characters that are going through the arcs in their story were great too. I felt like I was on the edge of my seat while I was lying down, trying not to suffer too much from the vid. But when they said, oh, this is the end of season 1, and we know that the High Council is in trouble, I'm not going to tell you why. If you don't know, go watch it. If you do know, then you know. Then well, when is this going to happen? And we've waited a long time for this, really and truly. So I know there was a teaser trailer that was launched a while back, and I dove into it. But did it make any sense to me? No, because again, I'm still not up to date and down with all of the stories that were present in the first season. I'm kind of running out of things to say because I really want to get into watch this. So you know what? Let's take a minute. Let's take 2 minutes and 20 seconds to get into the trailer for season 2 of Arcane on Netflix. Let's get into it.
You were right, Kate.
Firing everything off.
My sister is gone. There's only Jinx
right,
now.
I want to tear that laugh from her throat forever.
Because she's losing.
I'm ready.
People.
return
angry.
peace
She
to this
actually-
city, you must declare martial law.
Topside is the real enemy. You have the chance to rally the Undercity together. Your symbol.
The leader of the Undercity now?
So what are you planning?
Watch it all burn.
Okay, yeah. Very jinxy. Okay, we're getting this in November too.
You felt it, haven't you?
The Arcane is waking up.
Oh,
Sometimes taking a leap forward means
Okay.
leaving a few things behind.
the little guy.
This has to end.
Full on suit now.
Then
Next suit.
stop me.
Oh, she changed her hair. Why? Only on Netflix, November. We just don't have a date. We just know November. Wow. Okay. All right. There was a lot that was shown there. There's obviously going to be a fallout from what Jinx did at the end of season 1. It looks like the High Council and the resulting fallout is going to then be focused on trying to capture Jinx. Vi is doing what she can to work with Kate, and I'm sure a host of other characters to go after Jinx in the Undercity, which again is strange to see because Vi was big about protecting in the Undercity beforehand, but now Jinx is she's the symbol, I guess, of hope for the Undercity to rise up against the not Undercity. There's going to be a ton of action. They've got that signature animation style of which I'm a huge fan of. We have the slow motion shot. We see the characters changing at least their hairstyles. So there's going to be some development for them throughout. There's reasons, obviously, why Vi's hair is a different, it's not a different color, but there's a different shape to it, a different style. We see Jinx now sporting purple and blue, and when she takes on that hood, then stop me. And I believe her voice, this is just my ADHD acting up, her voice is, I can't remember her name, but she was the lead in Fallout. And Vi's is Steinbeck? Actually, no, that's not it. Haley Steinbeck? Haley. People are going to come from the comments like, you don't know the names. That's true. I don't know the names. I do know the names, but I just can't think of them right now. But yes, I'm excited for this. This is a show that I've been waiting for a long time. In terms of animation, the next show that I want to see after this, when they come up with a season 2, which they better, is Blue-Eyed Samurai, because that was another one with a fantastic animation style and story. So yeah, Arcane coming to Netflix in November. It's definitely on my to watch list. I've got a ton of other things that I've got to watch. We've got movies that Justin and I are going to be taking care of. It's but number 1 on my list in November. Sorry, Wicked. Yeah, so I don't really know what else to say. If you want to see me do episode reaction or episode reviews, I can definitely do that. We're starting to get it branched into a little bit more stuff that I'm going to be filming as well now. So yeah, I'm just running out of things to say at this point. So with that, I'm going to try and cut away from this now. So if you are a new viewer to the channel, please make sure that you hit that subscribe if you want to see more content from myself and Justin. We're doing solo content and we're doing joint content as well. And if you're a returning viewer, we love to have you back. Make sure to hit that like, make sure to comment and tell other people to subscribe, and then share it so other people can come and see our stuff too, because we are still on the way to 10,000 subscribers. We're not there yet. We're getting there, but sky's the limit at this point. So with that, thank you for stopping by and watching Arcane Season 2 trailer reaction with myself, coming to Netflix in November. I am Peter Parkour of the Distorted Theorists, and like we always say around here, keep it real.